Well, I'm back on the island of Shikoku in the middle of Kochi city for a fun little series of mountains called Nanrei. Nanrei are a series of rolling peaks in Kochi city on the island of Shikoku. They feature beautiful views and a bit of history and beautiful greenery. How did I get here? It's time to find out. From the south exit of Kochi station, walk straight to the streetcar boarding platform and take a streetcar bound for Sanbashidori Gochome. Get off at Ume no Suji stop, which is just 4 stops from Kochi station. Exit the streetcar, turn left and go back toward the station. Cross over the busy street to your left and walk back in the direction of Kochi station for 2 blocks until you see a yakitori izakaya. Take a left here and walk on a narrow street with not much shoulder for about 3 blocks until you reach the entrance to the mountain. The first mountain is called Hitsuzan, and this is the entrance to the park. Walk up the concrete steps and follow the trail through the beautiful forest, making sure to check out the ancient tombs along the way. This is historically a graveyard for the Tosa clan back in the Edo era. Don't be turned off by the rusting signposts. It adds to the charm of the walk. After about 15 minutes, you'll reach the car park and the entrance to the mountaintop. As soon as you enter the parking lot, you'll see a concrete trail on your left and a toilet block on your right. So if you need to use the facilities, you can use it here. Head up this narrow concrete path. When you hit the road, turn left and follow the road up. Follow the road up for a few minutes to a hairpin turn where there is a trail going up on your right. You'll climb past a really old toilet on your left. Meander your way through the forest to the top. You'll reach a big clearing, but stay on the concrete trail on your right up to the summit. The summit is marked by a big observation deck. The views are mostly obscured by trees. There's no summit signpost or triangulation point on the summit of Hitsuzan, but there's a playground and lots of benches where you can rest. From the summit, follow the concrete road down. Walk down the concrete and take your first hard right down a flight of stairs. This will take you back down to the base of the summit climb where the toilets are. When you reach the road, turn left. Cross over the road and enter the graveyard. There will be views on your left as you go through the graveyard. Next, you'll see a sign on the right pointing to the grave of Nakai Chomin, a statesman in the Meiji era who was the first to translate Jean-Jacques Rousseau's writings into Japanese. Feel free to check it out if you'd like. The cemetery is lined with bricks in places, making for a pleasant yet somber stroll. Toward the end of the graveyard, you'll reach a junction with a really old wooden sign that is barely decipherable. This lower sign says Sara-ga-mine and Washio Yama. So turn left here and continue to the end of the graveyard. At the end of the graveyard, it'll turn into a proper walking path. At the very end of the graveyard, we'll reach this huge signpost here The trail splits. Hang a right to go to Sara-ga-mine for the fantastic views. Work your way through the forest. The path will climb steeply through wooden stairs and a bamboo forest. You'll break out of the bamboo forest and enter a meadow that climbs up toward a small tower on the summit. The views will really start to open up behind you. You'll soon reach a rest shelter, and the summit is a short distance away above that. And you'll reach the summit of Sara-ga-mine Plate Peak. It has really nice panoramic views from the top. Follow the trail on the far side of Sara-ga-mine. Drop steeply down the stone path on the other side of Sara-ga-mine to a junction and then turn right. You'll drop past a series of rock formations. Continue straight through the pleasant meadow. Ignore a trail on your left and continue straight past this really rusty signpost. Past yet more gravestones. As you walk, you can look back over toward Sara-ga-mine, which is supposed to look just like a plate. Looks like an upside down rice bowl from here. And past a signpost that's been burned. At the next junction, turn right. You'll see a signpost in Japanese for Washio Yama. Start climbing up through the forest. The trail is easy to follow and very beautiful. At the next junction, turn left. Following the sign in kanji to Washio Yama. The path will turn to stone in places, an homage to its historical past. You can almost feel the ghost of Ryoma Sakamoto riding a horse on this path. You will find signposts in Japanese along the easy-to-follow path. You'll eventually reach a paved road. Cross over the road and head up the steps on the far side. At the top of the stairs, continue toward the right, following alongside of this building. The concrete will soon turn back into a regular path. Climb up some steps through some bamboo. At the top of the stairs, stay toward the right. Follow alongside a concrete wall, and then drop steeply toward a small mountain pass. At the junction, cross a small stream and turn right. And keep climbing down. Soon you'll reach a four-way junction. Continue straight. There are some rest benches here if you do need a break before the final climb up to Washio. Just after the junction, you'll reach another unmarked junction. There's stairs to your left and a trail going right. They both meet up further on, so take your pick. If you take a left trail like I did, it's a very steep climb. No matter what trail you took, they meet up right here with more rest benches. The left one was really steep. The right one is what's called a makimichi in Japanese that skirts the side of what mountain I just climbed. That is much easier, so if you don't want to use any more calories, just stay right at that junction at the base. From here, stay on the trail right in front of you up the stairs. You'll soon reach this junction. This is a side trail over to Utsunoyama. Ignore this trail on your left. Continue straight up the stairs right in front of you. As you climb steeply toward the summit plateau, the trail steepens as you get higher. At the next junction, ignore this trail coming way off on your left. Keep straight on the main trail. At the top of the stairs, turn right for the final climb to the summit of Washio. As you reach this junction, there is a trail on your left very faintly marked that goes off the mountain. If you're doing the Shikoku 88, you can walk from Temple 33 up this trail onto Washio and Eboshi and Kashio, and then down to Temple 34. So that's an alternative mountain path if you're doing the Shikoku 88. A hidden trail between Temples 33 and 34. Or you can just walk on the road for an hour. Take your pick. So at this final junction, turn right, stay on the trail up to the summit of Washio. The summit of Washio, our third peak today. There's one more peak over to your left here called Eboshi. On the summit of Washio, you'll find a huge circular bunker. I believe this is left over from World War II. You can use it if you want to do kumbaya or meditate in here. It's beautiful views of the Pacific all around. From the station to the summit, if you took the streetcar, it'll take you between 2 and 3 hours to reach here. From the summit, take the trail on the far side of the summit plateau toward Eboshi. You immediately drop steeply through a fixed rope. Drop steeply down some stairs. At the bottom of the hill, you'll reach this junction for Yoshino. This is an escape route. If you're tired or you're running out of daylight or it starts raining, you can take this trail back down into Kochi City. Otherwise, stay straight on the main trail here toward Eboshi. You'll soon reach an unmarked junction. Left will keep you on the main ridge. And you'll soon start the steep climb up toward Eboshi. You'll pass by a viewpoint on the way. And drop again on the other side of the viewpoint. And you'll pass right by this blue bamboo forest. And then a really steep climb through fixed ropes. The angle finally eases once you get closer to the summit plateau on the very long and steep climb. Just before the top, you'll reach one final junction. Ignore the trail on your left, stay straight on the ridge right in front of you. And you'll soon reach the narrow summit marked by 2 torii gates. The summit is straight ahead, up this one. Go up there to the summit of Eboshi. The only peak in this range with a real triangulation point. This is the highest point on Nanrei and the 4th and final peak today. Retrace your steps here and head to the right. Through the torii on your right, drop down to another sanctuary. And then down to the road and the TV antenna. Just before the paved road, take a small trail on your right. You'll meet the paved road, follow it around a hairpin turn. Right after entering the road, past the guardrail, you'll see a trail off to your right. Take that down through the forest. You'll soon meet up with the road, but stay on the trail just off the road on your right. You'll soon meet a junction. Ignore the trail going off to your right. Stay to the left or straight on the ridge in front of you. Past the rest benches. And you'll reach another junction. Turn left at this handwritten signpost. You'll soon drop down to this junction, which is really unclear. The road's on your left. If you're going to Kashio and Temple 34 of the Shikoku pilgrimage, turn left on the road, climb up to the mountain pass, and then over to Kashio. If you're going down off the mountain back to Kochi, turn right at this junction. Follow the trail down. There's a lot of trails in here and it's easy to get lost, so make sure you use your GPS. You'll drop down a narrow gully. heading north back toward Kochi City. You'll find signposts with these little maps that are really hard to decipher. When in doubt, just stay on the road. Speaking of roads, you'll hit the forest road, turn right on the paved road. You'll meet up with another forest road. Stay straight. There's a signpost here for Warei Jinja. You'll soon reach some toilets on your left and a small paved road right in front of you. Stay on that small paved road right to the right of the toilets. Stay on this road straight. You might find it easier to open your Google Maps as well. Warei Shrine is just straight through on the other side of this hill. At the next intersection, just stay straight. The road will end at a gate. There's a shrine gate up here, but that's not Warei, that's Ishizuchi. Stay straight on the mountain path in front of you. The path soon splits. Stay to the right. You'll soon reach an unmarked junction. Stay left. And then you reach another junction. The trail on your left, this trail down here goes to the road. There's a signpost right here. Warei Jinja. Turn right at this signpost. Turn right when you reach a road. You reach a big parking lot for the big festival in March. Stay to the left along the side of this parking lot. And re-enter the forest. At the bottom of a hill when you hit the river, turn right here and head up the hill to the shrine and climb up the trail. And here's the entrance to the shrine. You can go either way. I'm just going to stay straight. Follow the path through the beautiful forest. Just follow the zigzagging trail down, down, down. And finally, you'll drop down a stone wall on your right, straight down to the shrine. And this is Warei Jinja. What a beautiful little shrine at the top of these big steep stone steps. This shrine is very closely associated with Sakamoto Ryoma. He came up here to pray. From here, after you look at the shrine, go down those stone steps, follow your Google Maps back to the station. This hike can be done year-round. Try to come up here on a sunny day with blue sky so you can see the blue waters of the Pacific from the summit of Washio. I'm up here on a cloudy day, so the ocean is a bit washed out. Also, in the summer it gets really hot because there's no shade on the summit. Try to avoid rainy days and just after rainy days because it can get really muddy. Ideal times, perfect blue sky days, which are few and far between in Kochi City. The cherry blossoms bloom from late March. It's a good time to come to the mountain, as well as the fall colors at the end of November, beginning of December. It's a family-friendly hike as well. Bring the kids and take it slow for them. To do the whole loop from the station all the way back, it'll probably take you a full day, depending on your speed and how many breaks you take. But all in all, it's a great hike in Kochi City that doesn't get a lot of traffic other than the locals. It's popular for trail running as well. Those of you doing the Shikoku 88, feel free to sandwich this hike between temples 33 and 34 of the pilgrimage. Well, that's it for another edition of How Did I Get Here? Here in Kochi City, in the southern part of Shikoku Island. As usual, when you're in the mountains of Japan, be kind, be safe, and be smart. Thanks for watching.